Hello Aries, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today I will be doing your money and career reading. At this time, I want you to make sure that you take what's for you and leave the rest, and don't be upset if it's not for you. I feel like I have to say upon this video for some reason. You know who you are. But stick around long enough to know the difference. Also, it is timeless. Take the energy from the time that you see the read to a few weeks out. We are going to be pulling a Queen of the Moon Oracle and a Wisdom of the Oracle as well. We're going to do one little quick shuffle for you guys. We have boundaries. Boundaries. Someone's overstepping them. I also feel like this has to do with spending, needing to make a budget and stick to it. Okay, let's take a little shuffle for the wisdoms. Milk and honey. Definitely a good outcome if you set those boundaries. I feel like you really need to buckle down on some things, and it won't take long before you see a difference in what's going on. I do feel like this is like a really positive outcome happening here. Someone may have problems with ordering things online, and or there may be somebody in your life that does this as well for some of you. You might have to, can be a spouse, significant other. I feel like something about their income, their check, possibly they are supposed to pay a certain bill or this, that. It could be the internet bill, because I'm kind of feeling like online. But I do feel like somebody overspending on something as far as like ordering things, maybe Amazon or whatever, maybe finding that out and having to realizing that's why you're not doing so hot financially because of this. Okay, we're going to go with the number 12. Boundaries. Judging what you need and what you don't need allows you to place healthy boundaries. You reach people. You teach people how to treat you. Judge what is healthy and right for you with clarity and care. Simplify. I still feel I'm going right to this cutting back on spending on unnecessary things. And I do feel like it won't take long for you to see the difference in what you can spend later. You know what I mean? Like making I feel like budgeting. Okay, we have the number 51. Milk and honey. Essential meanings: the taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. The oracle's message: you've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious, when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you are in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. Your prosperity message: there is only one authentic you. This version of yourself is Spirit's emissary in the world. When you're in alignment with the truth that you are a unique expression of the divine, your ego can rest and your soul can illuminate your purpose. Now is the time when you're seeking your true north. When you find this direction, you automatically step into prosperity. The world brings you evidence of abundance. Miracles are a choice and a way of seeing the world. With every choice you make right now, you have the potential to seize good fortune and embrace your destiny. Opportunities will lead you to your best life right now. Wow. Okay. I feel like things start to fall in place. It seems like someone is maybe living outside their means or trying to live outside their means. It's just not working because you're basic needs are being starved. Maybe trying to, I feel like someone looking for to buy a car possibly, and you're like looking at cars that and saying like, oh, I can handle that. I feel like the payments you won't be able to handle, and you really need to set them within you. I feel like eventually you will get that car, or you will get that house, or you will get that item, those clothes, or whatever it is. I feel like you are going to get it. Don't take out of bill money to get something that you could easily wait for and have later. I feel like saying, because you keep setting yourself back when you do this. All right, let's pull some cards for Aries here. Get into the body of your read. What does Aries need to know? Focus on what may be going on. Something they may be aware of, I feel like saying. 10 of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Swords in the reverse. I feel like you just keep... I don't feel like this is anybody else. I feel like this is possibly you. Setting yourself up for failure, and you may have had a lot of this in the past, and I think it was you getting in your own damn way. Really, I'm not trying to downgrade anybody or insult anybody. I'm saying, really think about it. If you wouldn't have made a certain purchase, if you wouldn't have decided on a certain thing, you would at that time, if you would have, I feel like, and a lot of us do this, I know I do it too, you don't want to wait. There may be somebody wanting to rent furniture, or you want and you want this expensive furniture possibly, or a car, something. But I feel like rental, like Rent-A-Center, or whatever, like rental, something. Maybe even, it may not be a specific company like that, but wherever you are is going to be different anyway. But I feel like instead of getting that thrift store couch or that hand-me-down for your new apartment or for your apartment, I feel like possibly going to rent it, and I don't think that'll turn out well. I feel like it'll be like, yeah, we can have it now and then pay payments. I feel like it's going to be burdensome. Something happens and it becomes burdensome. So if you just wait and put that same amount of money aside for a while, you'll find a deal on that same living room outfit or sofa, whatever it is that you're wanting. All right. What else do we have here? It just feels like taking on some payments of some sort that will be financially burdensome in the future, so don't do it. All right. We have the sun. I almost said the sun. That may come out as well. The moon. Something being held from you. This may be you in yourself too, because I was feeling this setting boundaries and that. Although it could be where I was feeling about a spouse, possibly a significant other, someone living within your house that is responsible for a bill or two. They may be spending on some things. That's why I'll get the money out of the bank, or I'll make that payment soon, or maybe they didn't tell you they didn't make the payment yet. It just feels like somebody keeping some kind of a secret. It's a financial secret. It's something to do with something that they're supposed to be doing that they're not doing. So just try to keep on top of that. Maybe it's time for you or them, whoever's worse at spending, to keep the books or keep record, keep a budget. All right, what else do we have here for Aries? And we got cards trying to pop out of the bottom. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse as well. Okay, this kind of makes me feel like the Five of Swords is about somebody that is doing things on purpose, that likes the pain it causes or whatever. It's in the reverse. I feel like this isn't the case. You may think they're sneaking around, spending money that you really don't have like that. When you find out, if you find out, I don't think it's something they're trying to hurt you with, or I feel like somebody trying to get something for you for a birthday. Okay, I don't know, or for someone, like a birthday or a I not necessarily, I don't feel a birthday. I feel like a party of some sort, or like a surprise, something as a surprise gift for some reason. I feel like somebody keeping a secret for a what to them is a good reason, but it ends up hurting you financially within the household. Ace of Wands in the reverse. I feel like, this may be a no if someone asks something at that time. I feel like, or negative, something, nah. I feel like saying nah. At any rate, aces are gifts. This is a learning experiencer. This is something that you will grow from and learn from. It is in the reverse though, so I feel like it's whatever this person is planning or wanting, whatever it is, whatever they're doing. This could be about that spending. This may also, I wouldn't doubt if the devil card comes up here, because it feels like somebody's maybe addicted to spending on things over the internet or on websites, something. I feel like it's not. If you're dealing with somebody who already had that problem in the past, this may be them on the low having this problem again. Addiction to spending, or I feel like that's why this ace is in the reverse. Because instead of learning from the experience before, whether it be you, them, whatever's going on here, keep falling back into that same loop. So be mindful of that. If it's you, if it's your partner or your person or somebody within the household, you might want to just make sure that you get that bill money before they go to spending their check or whatever. The Emperor in the reverse, somebody that definitely is terrible at their spending, at their money. And the Hermit, needing to step down, step aside, get out of your own way. I feel like really this came together. I'm going to leave them together. I feel like this is about, I'm going to put her in the middle too. This is about you or someone in your life, someone in your area, someone who pays bills with you or has some kind of contribution, being terrible at money, terrible, not that you couldn't be better, but I feel like needing to set boundaries for yourself for that person, because you want more. And I feel like this is what this is, you wanting more, something happening, and you finally, you know what, I want the better things. And you may even have a discussion with somebody about how they became successful. You may talk to someone who is successful or has money at some point, and this gives you this enlightens you. This makes you reevaluate what you're doing, set those boundaries, make that budget, and know that in the future you will have what it is that you want. Okay? You have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck overshadowing this read as well. That is an energy of being emotionally attached to an outcome. Sometimes we, or I don't want to say an outcome. Well, yeah, I guess it would basically be the outcome in the long run. But I feel like you want the here and now, and that's what this kind of is about, is really detaching yourself from that, feeling like you have to, that's why you get caught up in rental contracts and cars that are too expensive for you. I feel like somebody, if you want to buy this expensive car, check, because a lot of these expensive cars as well, I feel, have more expensive parts, and if things start to go wrong, you're going to have that big ass payment and big ass expenses going on here. So just be mindful of that. All right, I am going to pull some cards for clarity for you, Aries, at this time. What does Aries need to know about what is going on here? Anything that they need more clarity on? Somebody might be asking a question right now. Somebody might be, this may be an answer to a question. Wow, okay. Strength in the reverse. And the Hermit in the reverse. Somebody may have asked a question, And it's funny that you've got strength. You can't help yourself. Somebody just, you or the person that you're dealing with, you're just like, how am I supposed to do this? They can't help themselves. And the Hermit in the reverse. If you really take the time to step on the outside of your situation, whether it was you or that or someone else that you're dealing with here. I feel like somebody, I want to say real quick that I felt instantly that someone has it has some kind of a business or something you're responsible for, and somebody is overspending the budget. Someone is they're buying more expensive things than they need to, whether it be you or it feels like someone else, someone who's in charge of the money possibly. Be careful of financial institutions, meaning if you have your money banked somewhere, or I feel like somebody may have where like you have a savings account and they are. It's one of those things where like how a job could be a job has like the 401ks or whatever it is that they have, and you allow them or sign off that they can invest that money. You're not, it's a bad idea. I feel like saying it's a bad idea because they're going to be buying stocks or whatever that are like no good. So just be mindful of that. But I do feel like this is an answer to this. This is people really have problems. You might need to get help or talk to some people or have someone who actually has that strong back. You know what I mean? That strong backbone where they're in the strong mind, strong willed, saying like, no. Maybe put somebody in charge of your money that is good at that. You can get advice and do it yourself, but if you don't trust yourself, you're weak when it comes to that stuff. You can't stop yourself. Put somebody else in charge of the money. Someone you could trust, though, obviously. Don't just do that. But I feel like this would be a good idea. Okay, anything else for Aries? Because I do feel like with this milk and honey, there's definitely a positive outcome. I feel like things that have been going on, you're able to set those boundaries and change what's been going on. No matter what. You may feel like you can't, but you can. I feel like you've got it in you. And we got a card that's popping sideways here. The Fool in the reverse. Stop throwing your money at I feel like stop throwing your money at a blank wall. It's like it kind of feels to me like I just got this vision of somebody outside of a bank, right? And instead of going in and depositing your money, you're on the outside just throwing it up against the wall and leaving. Like that's kind of like what it is. It feels like, I don't know, it's just weird. It feels like spending or not saving anything because it's being careless. It's like you're just throwing your money away. Wow, okay. Take it as it resonates, guys. Okay, I'm going to is there anything else? Anything else other than the subject we've already talked of that someone needs to know? If a question is asked, something they need to know about. I feel like something about some money coming through or getting a specific job. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like whatever it is, it's not going to work out like that. You may... someone's going to apply to a job that didn't call you back before, and it's going to be the same outcome, just so you're aware. Someone may have asked if this is something to do about some family money, and it's not, whatever it is. 3 of Coins. Needing to work with somebody. This is about work. It's about working on something together. If you are a couple that's going through this with someone spending too much, or maybe both of you, I feel like you need to work together on it. One of you isn't going to do it. It's going to take both of you with your mindset. Working on the same goal here. Ooh, already. 3 of Wands. Yeah, there you go. Bringing your everything coming clear. Something coming into fruition here. Milk and honey. I feel like you got to work together, though, on this. You both want more, but that might be the problem. If both of you or whoever you're living with, could be a roommate, could be a friend. If both of you are spending frivolously and putting your money into things that really isn't benefiting your future or to get you ahead, then maybe you need to put your heads together and really do this together to be able to see this positive outcome here. Anything else here for Aries? That's it. Okay. It jumped out over here. 8 of coins. Hard work. Working very hard. You're going to have to, I feel like someone is going to have to work very hard to get where they are, where they need to be. It's going to take a lot of time and effort. You have the 2 of Cups in the reverse. Some of you may not have some, your partner, whoever it is, may not be willing to share in that responsibility. So just be careful of that. And this may be where this boundaries and budgets come in here for you. You may need to say, okay, well, you give me this right here. This is what I want from you. Every week, this is what you give me. And that'll go towards your share of stuff. Have it where that, or I almost feel like that's not going to work either for some of you. You may need to make them sign up recurring payment on something so that it automatic payment, so it automatically comes out of their stuff. Then they won't have to worry about it if they'll agree to that. That's the thing here, right? Okay, I'm going to pull a few, or if that's all that comes out, a Priestess of Light. We're not reading from the book. I'm just going to take what I feel off of it for you guys. Well, I'm going to keep that. Sensuality, feminine wisdom, and passion. I feel like that someone is spending on someone because you want to be with them, or maybe you are with them, but they get the better of you because they have a hold on you like that. That may be why this 2 of Cups is up in here too. Be careful. I feel like there's a possibility you work hard for your money, right? I feel like someone, I just suddenly felt like that with this coming out, that you work very hard. I feel like you work hard for your money. You're trying, maybe you might be beyond this stuff right here, and you've got your boundaries set and you've got everything going on right. And at this point though, I feel like someone comes in and tries to offer up their self. They may see how the stuff you got, what you've accomplished. They see that you work, you've got a nice income there, and they might come in here and want to offer you a relationship, or act like they want a relationship. I feel like with the 10 of Coins in the reverse, this isn't someone who's in for the long haul for you. They want what you got. And this may be this I was feeling here. Somebody coming in offering connections that really are about what you got and what they want from you. So be mindful of that. And be careful with this Knight of Cups here, because this would be you might fall in love with this person and they're out to get your money. So be careful. All right, Aries, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I will see you next video.